In this video, we're going to learn how can we use the group by and having clause. The group by clause is used to divide the rows in a table into smaller groups that simply do have the same values in the specified columns. However, there are three rules that do have to apply to group by. Number one, it has to come with a select statement. Number two, at least one or more aggregate functions do have to apply to the select statement. Number three, you cannot use the where clause to set a condition while using the group by clause. Instead, you can use having clause, which is also a conditional clause. Alright, so I know perhaps these are a lot of information to process, and maybe you don't get the full picture yet. So let's have an example, and perhaps that could help you in order to have the bigger picture. So what I do have here is that I do have information that I have extracted from a table that is called department. I have the department number, department name, and salary. I'm going to be using the group by clause in order to group the maximum salary based on the department name. So simply, I'm going to be able to know each and every department and each and every maximum salary associated to that department individually. I'm going to start first by typing select, and now I'm going to be identifying the attributes that I would love to retrieve. So the first attribute is going to be the department name, and the second attribute is going to be the maximum salary. So I'm going to be using an aggregate function that is called max. Now type from and identify the name of the table. Now type group by. What I need to identify now is that I need to identify the attribute that I would love to group the data based on. As I have mentioned previously, I would love to group my data based on the department name. Now end the statement with a semicolon and press enter. And as you can see, the group by clause has managed to group by the maximum salaries based on each and every department individually. So for instance, the first department, which is personnel, it has a maximum salary of $3,900 and so on. Now, what if we would love to set a condition? What if, for instance, if we would love to group the data by the department name, but we would love to retrieve the maximum salary of each department that is greater than or equal 5,000. To do so, we're going to be in a need to use the having clause. So I'm going to be using the same statement, which is select department name, maximum salary from department, and I'm going to be grouping the data by the department name. Now I'm going to be typing having, and I will set my condition. So my condition is that the maximum salary has to be greater than or equal 5,000. Now end the statement with a semicolon, and as you can see, only two departments do have a maximum salary that is greater than or equal 5,000.